Protein is one of the most powerful nutrients when it comes to reducing body fat because it influences multiple systems in the body at the same time. Unlike carbohydrates and fats, protein requires significantly more energy for digestion, absorption, and metabolism. This process, known as the thermic effect of food, means your body burns more calories simply by processing protein-rich meals. While this effect may seem small, over weeks and months it can contribute meaningfully to overall energy expenditure and fat loss. Another major benefit of protein is its ability to increase feelings of fullness. When you consume adequate protein, your body releases hormones that signal satiety while reducing hormones that stimulate hunger. As a result, you naturally eat fewer calories without constantly feeling deprived. This makes it easier to maintain healthy eating habits and avoid unnecessary snacking throughout the day. Protein also plays a critical role in preserving lean muscle mass. During weight loss, the body can lose both fat and muscle tissue. Maintaining muscle is essential because muscle tissue burns more calories than fat tissue, even when you are resting. A higher protein intake helps protect this valuable muscle mass, supporting a healthier metabolism during and after weight loss. In addition, protein provides the building blocks needed for repair and recovery throughout the body. Every cell, tissue, enzyme, hormone, and immune component depends on amino acids derived from protein. Good sources include eggs, fish, chicken, turkey, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, beans, lentils, tofu, and lean meats. By prioritizing protein at each meal, you support fat loss, reduce cravings, maintain muscle, and provide your body with essential nutrients needed for long-term health and healing. Fiber is one of the most underrated nutrients for body fat reduction and overall health because it influences appetite, digestion, metabolism, and gut function simultaneously. Unlike many other carbohydrates, fiber cannot be fully broken down and absorbed by the body. Instead, it moves through the digestive system, adding bulk to food and slowing the rate at which nutrients are absorbed. This slower digestion helps create a steady release of energy, preventing the rapid blood sugar spikes and crashes that often trigger hunger, cravings, and overeating. One of fiber's most valuable benefits is its ability to increase satiety. Foods rich in fiber take longer to chew and digest, helping you feel fuller for a longer period after meals. This natural appetite control can reduce overall calorie intake without requiring strict dieting or constant willpower. People who consume higher amounts of fiber often find it easier to maintain a healthy weight because they are less likely to experience intense hunger between meals. Fiber also plays a vital role in gut health. The digestive tract is home to trillions of beneficial bacteria that influence metabolism, immune function, and inflammation. Certain types of fiber act as food for these beneficial microbes, allowing them to produce compounds known as short-chain fatty acids. These compounds help support a healthy intestinal lining, reduce inflammation, and may improve the body's ability to regulate fat storage and energy use. In addition, fiber supports regular bowel movements and helps remove waste products efficiently from the body. Excellent sources include vegetables, fruits, berries, beans, lentils, oats, chia seeds, flax seeds, and whole grains. Increasing fiber intake gradually while drinking adequate water can help improve digestion, support fat loss, and create a healthier internal environment that benefits the entire body. Blood sugar control is one of the most important yet often overlooked factors in body fat loss, energy management, and overall health. Every time you eat foods containing carbohydrates, they are broken down into glucose, which enters the bloodstream and provides fuel for the body's cells. To manage this rise in blood sugar, the pancreas releases insulin, a hormone that helps move glucose from the blood into cells where it can be used for energy or stored for later use. While this process is normal and necessary, frequent and excessive blood sugar spikes can create problems over time. When blood sugar rises rapidly after consuming sugary foods, refined grains, or highly processed snacks, insulin levels also rise sharply. These sudden spikes are often followed by equally rapid drops in blood sugar, leading to fatigue, irritability, increased hunger, and cravings for more high-carbohydrate foods. This cycle can encourage overeating and make it more difficult for the body to access stored fat for energy. Maintaining stable blood sugar levels helps reduce these fluctuations and supports a more consistent energy supply throughout the day. One effective strategy is combining carbohydrates with protein, healthy fats, or fiber. For example, pairing fruit with nuts, eating vegetables with lean protein, or choosing whole grains instead of refined grains slows digestion and reduces the speed at which glucose enters the bloodstream. Stable blood sugar levels can also help improve appetite regulation. When glucose remains steady, hunger signals are often more predictable, making it easier to avoid unnecessary snacking and excessive calorie consumption. Foods such as vegetables, legumes, whole grains, nuts, seeds, eggs, fish, and lean meats can support better blood sugar management while providing essential nutrients that contribute to metabolic health, sustained energy, and more efficient fat utilization. Healthy fats play a crucial role in body fat loss, hormone balance, brain function, and long term energy stability, yet they are often misunderstood. Unlike trans fats and heavily processed oils, natural fats from whole foods provide essential fatty acids that the body cannot produce on its own. These fats are vital for building cell membranes, producing hormones, and supporting the absorption of fat soluble vitamins such as A, D, E, and K. One of the key benefits of healthy fats is their ability to promote satiety. Fat takes longer to digest compared to carbohydrates, which helps you feel full for a longer period after meals. This reduces the likelihood of frequent snacking and overeating, making calorie control more natural rather than forced. When combined with protein and fiber, healthy fats create a powerful trio that supports steady energy and reduced cravings throughout the day. Healthy fats also play a significant role in hormonal health. Hormones such as estrogen, testosterone, and cortisol are influenced by dietary fat intake. When the body receives adequate healthy fats, it can maintain better hormonal balance, which is important for metabolism, mood regulation, and fat storage control. Insufficient fat intake can sometimes disrupt these systems, leading to fatigue, irritability, and difficulty losing weight. In addition, healthy fats provide a stable source of energy, especially during periods when carbohydrate intake is lower. Instead of causing blood sugar spikes and crashes, fats deliver a slower and more sustained energy release. Sources such as avocados, olive oil, nuts, seeds, coconut, and fatty fish like salmon or sardines offer anti-inflammatory properties that further support metabolic health and recovery. When used correctly, healthy fats do not cause weight gain on their own, but instead help the body function more efficiently and support natural fat-burning processes over time. Blood sugar control is a key factor in how the body stores or burns fat, and it is closely tied to insulin, a hormone that regulates glucose in the bloodstream. When you eat foods high in refined carbohydrates or added sugars, such as sweets, white bread, sugary drinks, or processed snacks, glucose enters the bloodstream very quickly. This causes a rapid spike in blood sugar, followed by a strong insulin response. While insulin is necessary for survival, frequent spikes can shift the body into a storage mode where excess energy is more likely to be stored as fat rather than used for fuel. After a sharp rise in blood sugar, the body often experiences a rapid drop, which can lead to fatigue, irritability, brain fog, and strong cravings for more sugary or high-carb foods. This cycle makes it easy to overeat without realizing it, and can create a pattern of constant energy fluctuations throughout the day. Over time, repeated spikes and crashes may reduce the body's sensitivity to insulin, making it harder to manage weight and increasing fat storage, especially around the abdominal area. Maintaining stable blood sugar helps the body stay in a more balanced metabolic state. One of the simplest ways to achieve this is by combining carbohydrates with protein, fiber, or healthy fats. These nutrients slow down digestion and glucose absorption, leading to a more gradual rise in blood sugar instead of a sharp spike. Choosing whole, unprocessed foods such as vegetables, legumes, whole grains, nuts, seeds, eggs, and lean proteins also helps support steady energy levels. When blood sugar remains stable, hunger becomes more predictable, cravings decrease, and the body can more efficiently access stored fat for energy over time. Ultra-processed foods have a powerful impact on body fat gain, inflammation, and overall metabolic health because they are engineered to be highly palatable, energy-dense, and easy to overconsume. Unlike whole foods, which naturally contain fiber, water, and nutrients that promote fullness, ultra-processed products are often stripped of these components and combined with added sugars, refined oils, salt, flavor enhancers, and artificial additives. This combination overrides the body's natural appetite regulation systems, making it much easier to eat far beyond actual energy needs without feeling satisfied. One of the main issues with ultra-processed foods is how quickly they are digested. Because they are low in fiber and high in refined carbohydrates, they cause rapid spikes in blood sugar, followed by quick drops, which can trigger hunger and cravings shortly after eating. This cycle encourages frequent snacking and overeating, leading to a consistent calorie surplus that contributes to fat accumulation over time. These foods also affect the brain's reward system. The combination of sugar, fat, and salt stimulates dopamine release, creating a strong sense of pleasure and reinforcing the desire to keep eating them. Over time, this can reduce sensitivity to natural food signals, making whole foods seem less satisfying in comparison. In addition, regular consumption of ultra-processed foods is linked to increased inflammation in the body. Chronic low-grade inflammation can interfere with metabolic processes, insulin sensitivity, and fat storage regulation. It may also contribute to fatigue, digestive issues, and slower recovery. Replacing these foods with whole, minimally processed options such as fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, nuts, and seeds naturally reduces calorie intake while improving nutrient density. This shift supports better energy balance, improved digestion, and a more efficient fat-burning environment in the body. Eating more colorful foods is a powerful nutrition strategy because color in plant-based foods is not just visual appeal, it is a direct indicator of bioactive compounds that support fat loss, healing, and long-term health. The natural pigments found in fruits and vegetables come from phytochemicals such as polyphenols, flavonoids, carotenoids, and anthocyanins. These compounds play a major role in protecting the body from oxidative stress, which is an imbalance between free radicals and antioxidants that can damage cells and slow down metabolic function. When oxidative stress is high, the body may experience increased inflammation, reduced energy production, and impaired fat metabolism. Colorful foods help counter this by providing antioxidants that neutralize harmful molecules and support cellular repair. For example, deep red and purple foods like berries and red cabbage contain anthocyanins that support cardiovascular health and may improve insulin sensitivity. Orange and yellow foods like carrots, sweet potatoes, and bell peppers are rich in carotenoids, which support immune function and cellular health. Green vegetables such as spinach, kale, and broccoli contain chlorophyll, folate, and various plant compounds that support detoxification and hormone balance. A diverse range of colors on the plate also supports gut health by feeding different strains of beneficial bacteria. A healthy gut microbiome is closely linked to better digestion, improved nutrient absorption, reduced inflammation, and more efficient energy use, all of which contribute to easier fat regulation. Another benefit of eating colorful foods is increased dietary variety, which naturally improves nutrient intake without needing strict tracking. Different pigments often represent different vitamins, minerals, and phytonutrients, meaning that a colorful diet provides broader nutritional coverage. Over time, this supports better metabolic flexibility, stronger immune defense, and improved recovery, creating an internal environment where the body is more capable of burning fat efficiently and maintaining overall balance. Gut health plays a central role in body fat regulation, energy levels, immunity, and even mood because the digestive system is home to trillions of microorganisms collectively known as the gut microbiome. These microbes are not passive passengers. They actively influence how food is digested, how nutrients are absorbed, how inflammation is controlled, and how efficiently the body stores or burns fat. When the gut microbiome is balanced, the body tends to function more efficiently, but when it is disrupted, it can contribute to weight gain, cravings, and metabolic issues. One of the most important functions of gut bacteria is breaking down fiber and producing short-chain fatty acids. These compounds help reduce inflammation in the gut lining, support intestinal integrity, and may influence hormones that regulate hunger and fat storage. A healthy gut environment can improve insulin sensitivity, which makes it easier for the body to use glucose for energy rather than storing it as fat. An unhealthy gut often caused by poor diet, stress, lack of sleep, or frequent use of ultra-processed foods, can lead to an imbalance known as dysbiosis. This imbalance may increase inflammation, disrupt digestion, and alter hunger signals, leading to stronger cravings for high sugar and high fat foods. Over time, this can create a cycle that promotes weight gain and low energy. Supporting gut health involves consistently feeding beneficial bacteria with prebiotic fibers found in foods like onions, garlic, bananas, oats, and legumes. Fermented foods such as yogurt, kefir, kimchi, and sauerkraut introduce beneficial bacteria directly into the system. When combined with a diet rich in whole plant foods, the gut microbiome becomes more diverse and resilient. This diversity is linked to better metabolism, improved digestion, stronger immunity, and a greater ability to regulate body fat naturally. Meal timing plays an important role in how the body manages energy, regulates hunger, and accesses stored fat. While total food quality and calorie intake remain primary factors, the timing and spacing of meals can influence hormonal patterns such as insulin, ghrelin, and cortisol, which directly affect metabolism and appetite. When food is consumed constantly throughout the day, insulin levels remain elevated more frequently, signaling the body to prioritize using incoming glucose rather than tapping into stored fat for energy. This can limit metabolic flexibility over time. Allowing structured gaps between meals gives the body time to lower insulin levels and shift toward using stored energy, including body fat. This natural switching between fuel sources is a key part of metabolic health. Without long periods of constant eating or snacking, the body becomes more efficient at accessing fat reserves when needed, especially between meals or during overnight fasting periods. Frequent snacking, particularly on refined carbohydrates or sugary foods, can disrupt this process by repeatedly triggering insulin responses. This not only affects fat metabolism, but can also interfere with hunger regulation, making it harder to recognize true hunger signals. As a result, people may eat out of habit or cravings rather than actual energy needs. Meal timing also influences digestive efficiency. Giving the digestive system breaks between meals allows it to complete digestion properly and reduces bloating or discomfort. Many people find that eating more structured meals rather than continuous grazing improves energy stability and mental focus throughout the day. Simple approaches such as eating balanced meals, avoiding unnecessary snacks, and maintaining consistent eating windows can help regulate appetite naturally. Over time, this supports better insulin sensitivity, improved fat utilization, and a more stable energy balance that aligns with the body's natural rhythms. Hydration plays a fundamental role in fat metabolism, energy production, and overall bodily function. Yet it is often underestimated in weight management strategies. Water is involved in nearly every metabolic process, including the breakdown of fats through a process called lipolysis, where stored fat is converted into usable energy. When the body is well hydrated, these biochemical reactions occur more efficiently, supporting a more active and balanced metabolism. One of the most important connections between hydration and body fat regulation is its effect on appetite. Thirst is frequently mistaken for hunger, leading people to eat when their body actually needs water. This confusion can result in unnecessary calorie intake and slow progress toward fat loss goals. Drinking water before meals can help create a sense of fullness, naturally reducing the amount of food consumed without the need for strict restriction. Even mild dehydration can negatively impact energy levels, cognitive performance, and physical endurance. When hydration is low, the body compensates by slowing down certain functions, which can make individuals feel tired, sluggish, or less motivated to move. Reduced physical activity over time can contribute indirectly to weight gain or slower fat loss. Hydration also supports digestion by helping break down food and transport nutrients efficiently throughout the body. Adequate water intake prevents constipation and supports the movement of fiber through the digestive system, which is important for gut health and toxin elimination.